What's up, guys? Coach Joe here from BFP. It is Technique Tuesday. What I want to talk about today is the Barbell Glute Bridge. So I've done this one before, but today we're going to add a little twist to it to really fire up those glutes and make this movement almost a little bit more functional. So we've added a band around my wife's knees here. This is Melody. She's going to demonstrate for us today. When we're looking at the Barbell Glute Bridge, we want to make sure we got a good thick pad here to protect that midsection so that we don't get any pain there, because if we get pain there, it can actually shut your glutes off somewhat or inhibit the activity of the glutes so that we don't get as effective of an exercise as we could without pain. So you want a nice thick pad. We like these. Make sure you position this space upwards so that when you're going, it can't roll and that space can't open up and have that bar hit you. Then again, we added a band. This is from resistancebandtraining.com. We added this around the knees. What this is going to do, once we position her feet just about under her knees like they are and they're nice and straight, I'm going to have her actively push that band out somewhat so that she's abducting this bone right here, her femur. What that's going to do is fire up some deeper glutes, the gluteus medius a little bit. And this is a muscle that most of us don't tend to use very effectively, or we don't use at all based on our lifestyles and how we sit so much. It's also one that's a little bit underneath the gluteus maximus. So if we can build this muscle, it can make the gluteus maximus stuff that we can see look even better. So we're adding the band to fire up the gluteus medius, and then this hip thrust motion with this barbell is going to build that gluteus maximus. Not to mention, it'll help improve lower back health in the long term too. So this isn't just a movement that like the ladies should be doing. Guys should be on this as well. We've actually, for all my BFP members, this is going to be in our workout tomorrow towards the end of it. So we got that pad right on her hip crease, the band around her knees. I'm going to get her to go ahead, put her feet in a good spot. Now as you go through this, you have to make sure you don't slide back. A lot of people, because they're pushing so hard through these feet, mostly through the heels, they start to slide back. So sometimes when you come down, you can bring your body back underneath. All right, so let's go through. We're going to go through about 10 reps. I'm going to get her to actively push this band out, not too wide, but just push it out. And then we're going to drive the hips up. And really, I want you to actually, this is one of those few movements where I'll say I want you to think about squeezing the glutes at the top of this movement. We want to improve that mind-muscle connection. So when we're doing movements like this, we do want that. When we're doing things with kettlebells, we don't. It's a little bit different. Go ahead, drive those hips up. She's going to come up, squeeze real tight through those glutes, and then drop back down. Now, depending on how many reps we're doing, we might go really fast on this. But ideally, if you want growth, if you want this to get bigger, we need time under tension. So we're going to keep the reps anywhere between probably the 10 to 12, 15 repetition range usually if we're doing this as a main movement in our workout. And I'm going to have her pause at least for a second, maybe 2 seconds at the top, so we can really get that pump back there that we need to help grow that musculature. So she's going to come up, go ahead and go up and pause for me. She's squeezing that backside real tight and actively pushing that band out. Go ahead and drop it down. Now, if when you're pushing up, you get a little pain, remember I said that can inhibit glute activity. So what we can do with that, when you come back down, we can really push those arms hard. So that bar is going to push a little bit more onto your thighs and a little bit less into that hip crease. And then drive up. And as you drive up, you continue to press hard with your arms. So it just sort of moves that bar off of that pain spot for you. So this is the Barbell Glute Bridge with a band. Now, I want to make sure she doesn't let loose here. She's laughing because we got our little boy in the video. But I want you to keep those knees out strong. Drive up. Let's go 5 reps. Up and pause. Right back down. Drive up. Pause. Now, this time we're only going to go 3/4 of the way down. So I don't want you to touch the ground with the plates. Knees out, knees out, knees out. Good, go. We want time under tension. Don't let this relax. Keep those knees pushed out against the band the entire set. Good. Let's go 3 more. Is that burning? Is that fired up? Let's go 2 more. Keep going. Don't let those plates touch the ground. Right there. 1 more. Pause, 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 pause. Drop down. There you go. So you can hear her breathing, because adding this band takes this exercise up a whole other level. Makes it a little bit better for your low back in the long run as well, in terms of the muscles that this stabilizes. So that's the Barbell Glute Bridge. I'm Coach Joe here at BFP on Technique Tuesday. This is my wife, Melody. This is Noah over here smacking the wall. If you have any questions, please toss them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer. Have a good day.